Hey everyone, welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see who comes in. Hey Dawn. Hey Shatika. Welcome in. Hi Angela. Welcome in. Hey Mishi. Welcome in. Hey Aisha. Yeah, I thought today and stuff we would just kind of hang out and chat and work on some projects or whatever. So, if you want to let me know what's on your hook or on your needles and what's in your cup. Now I'm working on my third boho cardigan. I'm still trying to come up with a design for the next one, but I'm not rushing it or anything because I've still got plenty of time before I'm done with this one. So I'm just kind of still trying to figure out some stitches and kind of a stitch pattern and so and I've got to come up with a schedule, a plan for doing my videos and deciding stuff. Okay, today I'm gonna be working on this project, and then this day I'll work on this project, and this day I'll work on this one, and then I've got my paper crafts that I want to work on and different things like that. And so, hi, Lashira. Hey, Pam. stuff. So, but yeah, so I'm still trying to come up with a schedule and stuff, but so I'm I'm still trying to figure things out. So, but I'll get there. I'm getting there. I'm just kind of taking things one day at a time. I'm just figuring things out and just trying to get into a routine and stuff. So, but yeah, if anybody wants their link dropped, all they have to do is just type in the word family, and Nightbot will be a gentleman and drop your link. Hi, Allie. So, but I am really enjoying this Tunisian crocheting. Because it's given me the look of knitting, but at the same time I'm crocheting. So yeah. So I'm really liking it. And I followed TL Yarn Crafts, her tutorials, and they are so easy to follow. Her voice. Hey, Miss V. Welcome in, Sis V. And her voice and everything. She's got a very calming voice, and the way she explains everything and everything, she takes you step by step by step. And yeah, I mean, I got her book, and I ordered it through her blog, so I got a signed copy. So, and in her book, there's a tote bag that I'm gonna get. Hey, Miss Cynthia. So, so yeah, so she's very good at explaining everything. So, So yeah. Hi, Chris. But yeah, there's a tote bag that that she has that I want to make. And so that's going to be one of my next projects that I'm going to start. And so yeah. But I've got so many other things going that that I really hate to start up another one. Oh, thank you, Sis V. But I'm doing the calendar blanket along with the Yarny Fiber Sisters, and I'd like to do work more on that and get going and do more on it. But I think I'm up to, I think the next month, the next section I have is for May on it. So, but I'd like to, and I think, get quite a bit of that one done. And then I also have a shawl that I'm working on that that I'd like to get done as well. And then I also have a super scarf that I've also had started to, I'd like to finish that one as well. So so I don't know, I think I'd like to at least get maybe at least one or two of those projects done before I actually start my next cardigan. Hi, Samantha. So so we'll see. Okay, hold on a second here. Uh-oh. Oops. Okay. 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 So everybody's talking to everybody. V says to Lashira that she sent something to you. Angela asked how are you doing, V, and that she got your package. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Yes, Ellie, I'm going to be very busy. Okay. How the world did I do here? Okay. So yeah, I'm going to have to back up here. I did a boo-boo. So I'm going to have to Hey, Dawn.
Hello, thank you for having me over. How are you?
Good.
You look good. I have my other computer set up over here with the chat. And that's my puppy. I guess he's feeling better.
Sounds like it.
Right? If he can do all that.
Hi, Michelle J. Yeah, I just found it, just discovered I made a boo-boo, so I've got to go back.
I cannot stream and work at the same time. I mess up everything. It's terrible.
Well, I just noticed the boo-boo, and this is a boo-boo that I made before this live stream.
Oh, whoopsie.
So I gotta try and figure out what I did wrong.
Yeah, what did you do wrong?
Because sometimes and stuff, if you're not careful when you go to, hi Lisa, because when you go to pull the yarn through a loop, sometimes you pull it through 2 loops instead of just 1 loop. And that throws you off if you pull it through 1 too many loops.
I see. Yes. The onesie twosies are getting me also.
Hey, Jeanette, welcome in.
Hi, Lisa Nitz. Hi, Jeanette. I was trying to say hi to everybody in the chat while I was getting set up here because I don't like having the chat over here. I put hugs Cynthia, hugs V, sending hugs to everybody. There's a lot of people here. Thank you. Yes, I'm doing my granny square for the day, and the pattern is like chain 2, chain 1, chain 2, chain 1. And
yeah, I'm trying to get caught up with my 100 days that I've been having to do, like, say, several days at one shot. But
yeah, I see a lot of people doing that because you're working on a larger project, so that makes sense. I'm just doing the granny squares, so I'm like, in the middle of everything else you're doing, girl, you can do one granny square.
Yeah, but I am going to see if I can.
And I'm sorry, I have not watched your room tour yet. Now that you're moving around the camera, I'm like, room tour. I gotta go watch the video.
Yeah, let me go ahead and put myself solo.
Okay, yeah, do that. Oh, thank you, DOY. They shared you out, Margie. Yeah, we just need to get Margie a few more family members, and then she's ready to rock and roll in the monetization side. And I want that for you so much.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's beautiful. That satisfies my heart. Yeah. I love seeing.
Back behind, I'm trying to see if I can get it done. It won't quite, but back over behind the chair, you can't really see it unless you see the video and stuff. I have another cart that what I'm trying to do. There's my poor baby.
Oh, still recovering. Poor sweetie.
Yeah, that's my poor baby. And you can kind of tell through the cone and stuff that she's got that front leg wrapped. Yeah, she had to have a toe removed because she had a growth on that toe. But yeah, there's you can see kind of that behind my desk here, there's a bookcase back there that was turned. Let me see if I can.
Yes, and Chris and I are both admiring the little shelves there that look so uniform. And he's at. They were asked. Chris is sorry. Yeah, nice paper trays. Are they 12 by 12?
Yes. But you can see right down here is a bookcase, and I did have it where it came out this way, but I turned it. I removed a filing cabinet that used to be right here. Removed it out of the room, and then I put that bookcase flat against that wall. And then it allowed me to
Nice.
Now if I can get my camera to. Okay. Let me zoom back out a little bit. And it allowed me to move this desk over a little bit and back that way just a little bit, so it was closer to that window. And then that all pretty much stayed the same. And then, of course, that all pretty much stayed the same.
Well, very nice.
Yeah. So
We have Granny D in the house.
hey, Granny D.
And Lashera, I hope I'm saying her name correctly.
Okay, Sis Fee. See you later.
So how's the fur baby doing? Is she okay being just taking it easy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did they give her some good pain meds?
Yeah.
Nice.
There.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah. In our spare bedroom where I have my yarn at, which that's my one of my next room projects is to get that organized and stuff. We have a day bed that also has a trundle. And so at night, I lay her up on the bed, and then I've been sleeping on the trundle. So that way, if at night she needs out or anything, then I can hear her, and then that way I can take her out.
Yeah, so she stays off the foot.
Yeah. And that she's not jumping and stuff like that. I try to keep her from jumping down off of stuff.
I know, it's so hard because you can't just tell them, okay, you can't do this right now. You just have to take it easy for a little bit.
Yeah. And then it's hard for her to eat her dog food. So when she wants some food, so she'll head in there and she'll look at her food, and I'll sit down on the floor and I'll pick up a little bit in my hand and I'll hold it, and then she can be able to eat it, because with the cone, she can't get to her dog.
Get in there. Mm-hmm.
Water, she has no problem because she can stick the cone.
Yeah, it can get a little wet. Yeah.
And drink water, but with the food, that's a little hard. So I'll put a little bit in my hand, and then she can eat from my hand, and I'll keep doing that and stuff. And then when she's has had enough, then she'll turn away, and then that way I know, okay, she's done.
Right.
And stuff. But she's not putting, even though she could, but she's not really putting any weight or anything on that leg. She's kind of like going around like if she's only 3-legged.
Oh.
Poor thing. But
yeah, but the cone keeps her from like licking it and stuff, so it can heal.
And but at first she tried to mess with it and try to get the cone off, but now she's like, what's the use? Because it's not coming off, and mommy and daddy's not taking it off, so might as well just
learn to live with it. Yeah.
And that's done.
It's just for a little bit, little guy. You're okay. You'll be okay.
Okay. Yeah. She's doing good. So we'll be able to take the bandage off on Saturday.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But we still have to keep an eye on it and keep it in, and they make sure it doesn't get the thing, because she's got stitches and she'll have to go back to get the stitches out. But we just have to watch and make sure that the other dogs don't start trying to mess with it. And
Oh, right.
yeah, and then if they start messing with it, then we'll have to wrap it back up. But they haven't been trying to mess with it or anything like that.
Yeah, they're not bothered by it. That's nice.
No, but my English bulldog keeps trying to be a mother, trying to mother her, and I'm like, no, leave her alone. Go on and leave her alone.
Oh, that's sweet though.
So it's like,
Yeah, that's a lot. It is a lot.
yeah. Hey, Mama Jayway.
Hi, Mama Jayway. Great to see you. Did you see Granny D said she's gonna go try her new dots, and I can't wait to see the report back on what she thinks.
Mm-hmm.
I like hearing everybody's opinions.
Yeah. And I ordered from Amazon these paper bead rollers. So I'm going to give these a try, so I can make my paper beads following Angie's deal. And this is my fabric flower, my first one that I made following along with Angie's tutorial. So
now I have to admit, Angie she did beautiful beads, but I wasn't fully paying attention because I was busy trying to make some blankets, and I don't fully understand how you wrap it, I guess, because she used two different methods, with the stick and then with the bead roller. And my main question is, depending on what size stick you use, would that make the center of the bead that big? Yeah. I wish I would have asked her at the time, because I had that question. But as I said, I was working and lurking, so I didn't really...
That's like with these bead rollers. There's different sizes. The diameter of each one will determine how big the hole is in the center of your bead.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, for me, I guess I'm such a visual person that like I said, I wish I would have asked, and thank you for sharing that so I can ask you what it looked like in the center of the bead itself. But I was so enthralled in the actual designs that she had put together that it wasn't that important of a question at the time. But then I was like, but wait, if I do want to make these, how how does the thickness affect the middle? So depending on how large your bead would be, I guess my main question is what, so it would depend what string you want to use to put them together, how thin you would want the center of that bead to be. Because, for example, if I was going to use chopsticks, right? Because I have leftover chopsticks. So I thought, oh, that might be a good thing to use, because she said skewers. And okay, so that would be, a much thinner center than a chopstick would be. So I was thinking, in my head, I was trying to work out the math, if you will, of if I have a thicker diameter, or more open center bead in the bead, then a yarn could fit through, so I could use yarn. I don't know what I would make with it. I think that's the most important thing, depending on what application I was going to do, like a bookmark per se, you know, and have the end of it have some kind of bead or tassel. So that would be the determining factor, right?
That's why I got the set of the different sizes, because I figure, okay, now if I want to make some to use for stitch markers, well, I would want them with a smaller hole for the center because of the wire that I would be using for the stitch markers
To attach it. Yeah.
Versus using thread or ribbon or yarn or whatever to make a tassel or something of that nature. So it would depend on what you're going to be using the beads for.
Sorry, I muted myself for a second because there's a FedEx truck beeping, backing up outside and beeping. And I don't know if you can hear that. It is really warm up here today. We're at 82 degrees right now. And so I have a fan on. If that noise is bothering or anyone can hear it and it's interfering, let me know. Okay, good.
Yeah, and it's saying right now, so for us, it's 99.
Ouch. Oh, dear.
But I live in the middle of the desert, so.
Are you used to it?
You never really get used to it.
You don't, do you? I was going to say, you don't get used to it. No.
But I was born and raised here, so it's like.
That's your normal.
It's normal. And come the end of July, August, we could get up to 120.
Right. That is just insane to me. So I was born and raised here in the northern part of California. So when it hits over 80 for sure, I'm like, this is uncomfortable. It's bearable, but it's uncomfortable because I prefer, 68 to 75. That's very nice.
Yeah. It's not so bad and stuff as long as it stays dry. We have the dry heat.
Mm-hmm.
We don't like it when it rains during the summertime because then it gets humid.
Very, yeah.
You walk out and you go like, okay, I just took a shower. Now I feel like I need to turn around and take another shower. But I just took a shower.
But you feel like you're in the shower because it's so sticky.
And so yeah.
It's starting to get to that busy time of day when people are getting off work and they're picking up the kid from school. We have a school right at the corner. And so my street gets a little busy. Sorry about the people living their lives outside, just honking horns. And they were mad that the FedEx guy was taking so long to back up. So they were like, beep, 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 go, go, go. Come on, we got to go.
Oh gosh, I don't miss none of that traffic no more.
Hi, Laura. We just had Laura pop in. I feel like if I talk louder to the chat, they'll hear me. I'm like, I know you can hear me, but I just need to speak louder so you can really make sure you hear me. But yes, I needed to open the window after Sandrine's live before we did our purple raid. Is that what we call it? The purple raid over here? I don't know. I think it's the purple raid. Okay, I'm gonna call it the purple raid. Because it was getting too stuffy and I was already perspirating. No, thank you. Yeah. I will get used to it. It just takes a couple of weeks of the warmer weather because it gets a little bit more, I think, extreme up here. So it's like pretty cold, and then you get used to the cold, and then it warms up, and then you get used to it being warmer, and then you just don't want to go back to the cold. And then like the past few days I've been like, oh yeah, this is why winter is not so fun, because I can sit outside and enjoy the sun, and there's sun.
Yeah, it won't be this room, my craft room. We added it on to the back of the house off of my master bedroom, so it doesn't have a vent from the main AC. So we have one of those window units, basically. Mm-hmm. And so when I get a little too warm during the summertime stuff, then I'll kick it on for a while and stuff. So it won't be too much longer. Usually in May is when we really start. Usually by May 5th is when we start hitting hitting
consistently the hundreds and more.
Hundreds and stuff like that. Actually, that starts our summer heat.
Right.
And we don't really have what you would say all 4 seasons here.
Yeah. No, we don't either.
Summer, winter to summer. We might have a little bit of fall and maybe 1 or 2 weeks of spring, maybe. But no, it's mainly either summer or winter.
Yeah, we have our winter. I guess the rest of the country would consider fall still. Like, it's that mild because it doesn't even snow where I'm at. We got the most closest to the snow that we have in like 20 years. The lowest elevation. But yeah, normally on average, it's just a little bit wet, which was nice to get the rain again. And so ours isn't as extreme.
Yeah. Let's see. Laura Sutton says, the sun is starting to go down here in North Carolina. It's all good. Kiddos are home. So the bass sound level goes up after that. Laugh out loud. And then Mishi says that she's still trying to get used to the Oklahoma weather. And it's been 20 years. Yep. Hi, Don P.
Hi, Don P. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
A lot of people here, we don't even have central air conditioning. We just use 1 or 2 like window units for a couple of months, and then that's it.
Welcome in, Char Planner Newbie Pro. Welcome in. This is their first time catching a live. Well, welcome.
Hi, Char. Nice to meet you. How do we drop a link, Margie? We can drop links, right?
Yes, just type in the word family. And Nightbot will be a gentleman and drop your link. Ellie says that they've been in the upper 80s to 99, but it's been in the 70s now that we've been having thunderstorms since Sunday.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you get the cooler temperatures, but yeah, a little bit more volatile or a light show, depending on how you want to look at it. It's eventful when we get lightning storms, I guess you call them here.
Christine!
Aloha, Christine. Thank you for saying hello, and I'm sorry you're still under the weather, girl. Sending healing hugs. And there was supposed to be a heart with my little granny square.
She says that's how we have it at home. No central AC, no AC at all. Not in Oklahoma. I can't imagine not having central AC.
Yeah, no, hon.
And Char says here in Philly it's 40s in the late nights and 60s to 70s during the day.
I like that. That's comfortable to me.
Yeah.
Put a nice thick fluffy comforter on your bed and cuddle up. So cozy.
Laura Shelton says that her Rottweiler hates thunder. She hides under my desk like she's a puppy again. She is now almost 90 pounds.
Where'd it go? There he is.
That is not a real baby. That is a doll. It's a silicone doll.
Is it a reborn or I haven't really followed along long enough to know. I've heard you talk a little bit about the dolls, but I don't. Do you make them?
No, I just collect. She is a full body silicone doll.
Is there a specific type? I've only heard of the reborns, so I don't know that much about them.
Yeah, the reborns are oh shoot. I can't think of the term. Not plastic. Oh shoot! I just went blank.
So it's different than the silicone doll you have?
Yes.
Because they are a different type of plastic.
Yeah. Yeah. See, she's silicone. She's squishy, And she has deal in her arms and her legs where I can pose her. So I got my first one. They use these dolls for a lot of people with dementia and Alzheimer's and stuff like that. And there's a lot of people that also with anxiety too, and they help with anxiety as well. And that's one of the reasons why I got into it, was to help with my anxiety.
Oh, that's good to know, because that's why I crochet.
Uh-huh. And yes, I have made dresses and diaper covers for her. And I have pictures of some of the dresses and diaper covers that I've made on my Instagram. So hi Christine. Hi, Roland with Rosie and friends. Welcome in. Thank you for coming by. Hi, Diane. But yeah, when I first started my channel, it was all related to my dolls. And then I got into everything. I had started crocheting. When I got back into crocheting, I started out with doing baby blankets. I've crocheted, made a burp rag, burp cloth. You can crochet bibs. There's all kinds of baby items that you could crochet. And so yeah. There's some people that have a reborn stuff to use as their model to help them and stuff when they are crocheting for babies and everything, to help them with the sizing and stuff like that, because you can get these in as in preemies, because they do have them as tiny as little preemie babies, all the way up to toddler size. So there's people and stuff that have them so they can have them there and such as their like model.
That was going to be my next question. Do they go by pounds or inches? Like, how much does that one weigh?
She's weighing, what was it? I think she's weighing about 8 pounds. She's considered a newborn size.
I was 8 pounds when I was born. So, yeah. And then my daughter was 8 when she was born. We were exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's right now my brother's twins are home. They were preemies. They were 4.2 and 4.4 ounces when they were born, and now they're up to 5 pounds, a little over 5, like 5.4 and 5.6 ounces, like in that range. But they're still gaining. They're doing really good. And yes, I'm very behind because I've been making blankets for them that I haven't made any clothes, but now they're in Tennessee. And so I'm thinking crocheted clothing would be too warm right now. So I have time to make them things for winter when it's colder.
Yeah. Well, there's some crochet clothing that you can make and stuff that would be cooler.
Would I do that in a cotton?
Yeah.
Okay. I know everybody's been so sweet sending me patterns for them and so many good ideas. I just can't wait to do everything. And I'm working as fast as I can, but it's my mom's birthday next Saturday. So I actually was using, I won Sunita Stash, and this is the yarn she sent me, was this red heart. I have the label right here. I'm trying to pick it up. This little red heart Colorscapes in the color Rome or Roma. And so on my Addy machine, I was able to make some panels, and then I used some of the Big Twist from Joann's for the solid color. And so yeah, I'm gonna make my granny square for the day while I'm on here with you, hopefully. And then I will get back to that after we're done here.
Yeah. But some of the, especially the full body silicones, some of them, they also have a tube in them to where if you want, you can actually give them a bottle of water and it'll go straight through, just as if they were actually drinking a bottle, and they pee. So for role play purposes and stuff like that. So, and she does have one of those tubes, and I think I've done at least one, maybe two or three, maybe two videos doing the role play where she's like taking a bottle.
That's so cute. When I was a little girl, I was all about dollies, and I remember having the ones that you could give a bottle, and they had little diapers you could change and stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I had another one, a little boy. He was more of a preemie size that I had, and when I had to have the surgery done on my nose, it was during kind of the height of the pandemic, and my husband couldn't stay in the hospital with me, so I took him with me, and yeah, the first nurse that took care of me, because I had to stay overnight, the first nurse that took care of me, when she saw it, she was like surprised, and then I showed her how and everything, because he also had a tube, and stuff. So whenever she would come into the room to check on me, and if I wasn't holding him, she'd go, "Where's the baby? Where's the baby?" Right here. She goes, "My job, take care of you. Your job, take care of baby."
Yes.
And I couldn't hardly talk because my throat was so sore, because I did some work on my throat. Plus, I had the breathing tube down my throat. So my
Mm-hmm.
throat was super sore.
Mm-hmm.
So it hurt to even to swallow or anything, or just to think about swallowing and everything, it would hurt.
I'm sure it
And
did. Yeah.
yeah, and then of course, then I couldn't. I had to breathe through my mouth because what he did was he fixed my deviated septum, so I had stuff
It's all
up in my
packed in.
nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nose packed, so I couldn't breathe through my nose. So I
Yeah,
was
that's what I
breathing
was
through
trying to say.
my
Yeah.
mouth. So that was causing my mouth, my throat to get dry and stuff. So I'm like, okay, and, and barely talk and stuff. So, but yeah, I ended up losing quite a few pounds during that time because I couldn't hardly eat. I had to eat real super soft food,
Mm-hmm.
and it
And it
hurt
goes
so
really slow. Yeah.
go real slow. It hurt to swallow. So I think I ended up losing about 10 pounds, 10, 15 pounds.
Oh, that is a lot.
and and stuff. But yeah, and then the next morning when the doctor came in to check on me and to remove the packing, he did a double take because he saw the doll laying there, and he's going like, "Whoa, wait a minute here, where did
I
that
only have
baby
one
come?"
patient. Yeah. So it was really comforting to have that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was real comforting to have that there because I had something that I could pick up and hold and kind of snuggle up with and everything since my husband couldn't be there with me. So it helped with my anxiety and just and now and everything I'm pretty good with my anxiety and stuff, and just knowing that she's right here close, so if I do need that little extra, that she's right there. So
That's yeah. Thank you
vinyl,
for sharing
that's
that.
what the reborns are made out of. They're vinyl. It's a
Oh,
vinyl. It's vinyl.
okay. Yeah, thank you for sharing that because wouldn't have thought of that as a another tool to put in, as you know, if you're, well, I'm going to share, if you're in therapy and stuff, they're always talking about another tool in your toolbox to
Yeah,
help you with coping skills, because a lot of people that I've met were raised like I was, and we weren't given very good coping skills. Actually, I'm just going to be honest. We had no coping skills. We were told, don't cry or I'll give you something to cry about. That was our coping skill.
yeah.
So, um,
Hey, Mama
yes.
Riz, welcome in.
Hi, welcome in.
But yeah, and stuff. A lot of my Dolly friends that I met, that their reasoning for getting um, into that was the same thing. Uh, they also had anxiety, depression, and stuff like that. And then some of them, after they had been collecting for a while, then they got into painting the reborns and painting the silicones and stuff like that as well.
Oh, yeah, that is a nice art side of um, customizing and making it more like what you would want. See, because I'm very open about, yeah, I have anxiety, but I truly am diagnosed with panic disorder. So it's pretty extreme for me. And crochet has helped a lot. But, you know, there's always, like, when you're a creative person, it's nice to dabble in other things as well. So you've seen my cross stitch and some other stuff, but yeah, I really am interested in having a doll for fittings, as you explained. That's a really good thing. And then just having something to kind of comforting. It's like a soothing, like you said, it really does help you with that nurturing aspect of not having to have the full responsibility of a baby, but you still get to have that side of caregiving in a way.
Yeah.
Oh, Spring Raid. Hi, everybody. I had Spring over here on the other monitor.
Hi, Joy. Mama Riz, she feels just like a newborn baby feels. Just as if I was holding an actual newborn baby. That's what I love about the silicones, is that they're squishy. They just anything. And with her, she's got the deal in her arms and her legs, so I can bend them, I can pose them, and her head turns to the side and everything, so I can lay her on her stomach and her head is turned. And the lady that made her did her from beginning all the way through. She sculpted her, she made the mold, poured her in silicone, painted her, rooted her hair, everything. And I got to choose the hair color, the eye color, her skin tone, everything. There was one thing that I didn't get to mention to her that I wanted, but to my surprise, when I got her home, she had what I wanted, and that was a birthmark. We call her Mima. That's what all of us ladies that have gotten a doll from her, she is known as Mima. And she gave her a little birthmark on her arm. And that was one thing that I had forgotten to mention to her that I wanted, was a birthmark either on her arm or on her leg. And but she on her own went ahead and added that little touch. And then the box and everything that she includes with them when she sends them home is fantastic. And I think she sends a very nice box opening. And she even makes an outfit with the name that you have given to the baby on the outfit. And I mean, because she has a sublimation printer, and she makes these outfits and everything, and that's the outfit that the baby goes home in. It's really, really neat. Yeah, and they come home with the birth certificate and stuff. So yeah, it's really, really neat. Yeah, Granny D, she has a reborn doll too.
I was made aware of the reborn dolls because of a YouTuber named Graveyard Girl, and she collects all the dolls. absolutely all the dolls. She loves antique dolls. She loves parts of dolls. She loves any baby dolls. But she really did get into the reborns and the silicone ones and alien babies. So I know of what she's showcased on her channel, which has been a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, I've seen and stuff the Avatar ones. Those are so cute.
Yeah, that's another one I thought of, but I didn't mention the Avatar ones. She did have, and she's many different sizes, and like I said, she's done the actual licensed reborns, but also the knockoff ones too, and so I'm aware of the different kinds that are out there. I just didn't realize that the reborns, or maybe I just didn't remember. I'm sorry, my brain is not functioning well. The brain fog is real. That they were vinyl and not silicone. So yeah, that's cute.
Hey, Miss Glow, welcome in. Yeah, Granny says actually she has a couple, and one of them is biracial. And then Elizabeth asks her if it's Tripod's baby. And she goes, ha ha, yeah, Mama Riz. Oh boy. Oh boy. But the lady that made her nursery is called Sugar Britches, and she's in Florida. All right. Yes, please show Granny.
Do you have any favorite patterns that you made for her, or do you remember any patterns that you made for her that you could share? Because I'm looking for newborn clothes.
Let me look here
In
real quick.
I know you said you have you had a boy doll before too, so any boy patterns would be really helpful because there's a lot less of those.
I haven't made anything. I didn't make anything for him, but
Yeah, because I was wondering how would I do pants like for I haven't really done a deep dive into the Google or YouTube yet to find, but I'm sure I can.
because the one dress that I made that I had made I can't seem to find the pattern right off the moment. Let me see. But I know the one dress that I made, that's kind of how I learned how to read a pattern, was that I had the written pattern, and then I followed along the pattern as I was watching the tutorial. But I know Linda at Creative Grandma, she's got a lot of patterns for a lot of baby dresses.
I have my book down here. Sorry, guys, I'm off for a second. Okay, I'm back. Haha. I want to write that down. And my book is squeaky because it's spiral bound. Sorry. So it's going to be a little creaky. Squeaky and creaky like me. We make funny noises when we get older. Yeah, you guys, I'm seeing, yes, I'm going to write down some awesome suggestions.
Because the one dress that I made, I even had written some notes on it and stuff as far as what to do to alter it to make it even smaller.
I was just afraid if I started making baby clothes, I wouldn't finish my blankets.
But actually what I can do is, maybe see here.
And then I already had my hands full with the baby stuff. And then silly me was like, yeah, I'll make granny squares. No problem. Let's just do that too. I don't know who I am, who I think I am. I'm like, I only have 2 hands. All right, Granny D, bye. Oh, and Cynthia left also. They went to go watch the Stranger Things and get prepared for movie night. So, bye, Cynthia.
Night. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, what I can do is share my screen and show you.
Okay, let me get my pen again. That is so cute. And I'm really fortunate that
So that's one of the dresses that I made, and the diaper cover.
yeah, I love that. I'm really fortunate that there's so many people here that have such great suggestions and already know what's easy, what works. So thank you guys. Thank you, Margie.
I did it in that color.
I love those colors.
And then I did did that color.
That's a good one too. Do you remember what yarn you used?
I think it was Red Heart.
Okay, because those colors look like some of the ones I have.
Yeah.
Not out anymore because they.
Yeah, because I made these before I got involved with the group. And then there's this one.
That's so pretty. They're all so pretty.
And this is my other baby that I have. She's my preemie. And
She's so precious. Look at that.
yeah, but she's a full body silicone, but she's not a what they say a drinking wet. She doesn't have the tube.
Okay.
But yeah, she's full body silicone. This was my boy. This was the one that I had taken with me to the hospital.
Oh.
He was my preemie boy. He came to me all the way from Spain.
Wow.
And I got to pick the color of his hair and the color of his eyes. And like I said, he was drinking wet.
And then where did you get the outfit?
I got that online somewhere. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he looks
very,
very dressed up. He is ready for a holiday.
Yeah, but with her, even though she didn't have it's called armatures. She didn't have the armatures, but I was still able to kind of pose her still and stuff. And she's my baby. She's my other baby, and stuff. So she
looks very real.
Yeah. She's not going. She's in there in the nursery, hanging out, watching over the nursery.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but yeah. And then my other baby. This one here, I had won her, and I ended up gifting her to my mom because my mom saw her and immediately took her away and into her arms and stuff, and I'm like, she didn't want to give her back to me. So I'm like, you know what? So I gifted her to my mom, and she came with a whole lot of clothes. So, and I had taken pictures and stuff of the different clothes. So I let my mom pick which clothes she wanted and stuff. So yeah, I gave her to my mom.
That's very sweet.
My mom has her. Let's see. And seeing that's one of the birth cloths that I had made.
And what did you make that out of?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Which yarn I used on that one.
That's okay. I just wanted to get an idea because I am new at this. So I just learned like a couple months ago that you want cotton for like your kitchen stuff and things. And then acrylic is, not the best for, it's great for garments, but not for summer items particularly.
Yeah, and I got this idea off of from a YouTube channel as well. And let's see.
Yeah, I'm so new at all of this. I've only been doing, it's been a little over a month since I started doing live streams and stuff. Can you believe it? Like, wow, it's gone by so fast. But yes, so I'm learning a lot very quickly.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you for sharing.
I've been a content creator since 2019, and like I said, I started out with the dolls, and then I started getting it back into the crochet because I wanted to crochet stuff for the dolls and for my dolly friends. And then I started watching and other crocheting channels, and then one thing led to another, and now here I am fully into the yarny community and more the paper crafting community, and I've pretty much pulled away from the doll community due to the drama. Yeah, I'm not a fan of drama. I don't want to be part of it, and so I pulled away. There's just way too much. There's drama over here, but not the way it is over there. It's more in the dog community. It's more competition based drama over there. It's like
I understand what you're saying because I came from.
who's got the who came out who did the first video on this particular baby item, who and everything. It's and everything stuff like this and everything. And I'm like, I'm not about all of that. I was here to enjoy the hobby, to have friends and everything.
With same interests.
My
Yeah.
happy place, my safe place.
Right.
And it wasn't in that for me anymore.
I came from the makeup side of YouTube. So the beauty guru side, if you will. And it was always exactly what you're describing. Like, people didn't want to share information on anything because they didn't want anybody to have something better than them. So they didn't want to tell you what kind of camera they're using, how their lighting setup was. Like, they would not share any of that. If you asked them, they wouldn't tell you. And it is, I don't know if it still is, because like I said, I left that because of that reason. And also because I became allergic to makeup. So I'm fresh faced here, and because of whatever allergies and sensitivities I have gotten worse as I age. And so I've had to learn to be okay with my skin and learning better skincare. And with the recent current events, when us being indoors more, that really expedited that process, because we're not dressing up to go out as often. And there was a time where we weren't going out at all. So skincare focus has really been put to the forefront for a lot of people, which is great for me because now there's more resources to learn about ingredients and things and stuff. So yeah, it's just an example of reinforcing what you were saying about how you evolved and looking for a safe space. And I'm a big advocate of keeping, I found this as a safe space too, and I'm here to continue to add to that and make this a safe environment as well, so that people who just want companionship, that's what we're here for.
Yeah. But yeah, and everything, it was like this person and everything, if you don't give them credit for mentioning this, and it's like there's just so many people out there in YouTube and everything, just like with the Yarny community, there's just so many people that you can't watch everybody. So you don't know who has done what, who has presented whatever product or whatever, if they were the first ones or if this person was the first one. So you don't know. And so certain people were getting their feelings hurt because you didn't mention that they were the first ones to mention this particular product. Well, hello. what if I didn't see your video? And
Yes,
that's
that
not
just
why
seems to.
I purchased this item. I happened to come across this item just searching Amazon or
Right.
searching whatever, and I came across this on my own without anybody's influence.
Yes.
And I just happened to come across this item all on my own and saw this and said, "Ooh, that would be neat."
And you haven't seen someone do that or talk about that or share that yet. Yeah, that's fair as well. But I do see that, yes, there's a lot of
This
people.
Jane over here might have done a video on that. And then you do a video saying, "Oh, ladies, look at this. This would be fantastic for our babies." But Jane over
Right.
here had already done a video on it.
And we're not calling out any Janes. We're just saying as
By the way, Jane over here. And
sorry, he's cleaning up. I have to tell him. Okay. He didn't know.
So you're going like, "Well, I'm sorry, Jane, but I didn't know that you had already done a video because I didn't see your video."
Yes.
And then there's this.
Yeah, that's a common thing on YouTube.
Her friends, her loyal followers are now going me about you because you didn't support her. And
when it was just an honest mistake that, I mean, it's just
all on your own. Nobody else influenced you to get it. And you thought it was something exciting
neat to share. Yes. Well, just like I said, I'm sorry I haven't seen your room tour yet, but I've been doing I've been trying to watch so many live streams that I don't watch videos right now because I can't keep up with everything. So, yeah, it's, I want to be involved in it. I want to share it. I want to be everywhere at once.
My poor baby.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
So yeah, as a whole on YouTube, that's a very small part of it, but there are times where it gets overwhelming, depending on how large a creator, for example, is in their following and who decides to just advocate for that person in that moment. So yeah, we're not calling out anybody. We're not saying anyone in particular. We just said this is a issue that we've seen. And as I was just assuring Margie that it's happened, that was a big thing on the makeup side of YouTube as well.
Yeah. And I was seeing some of my friends and everything getting hurt and being
that's
bullied
hard.
and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, no. No, I'm not going to be a part of that. I don't like seeing that happening. And I still have some friends that are in that community. And I stay in touch with them. But for the most part, I stick with the yarny community and the paper crafting community because that's where right now, that's where my passion's at.
Yes, if that gets you creating and that gets you excited, for sure, definitely follow your passion. And we have some comments in the chat about the puppy. Oh my gosh! And I've been on top chat this whole time. I am so sorry, people. YouTube does that, and I don't like it. Can we have the default be live chat, please, Mr. YouTube person? Now I'm live chat, so I don't know what I've missed. I'm so sorry.
I don't think you've missed much.
I didn't see Mama Riz come in, and I was wondering why. I was like, where did everybody see her at? Oh, no.
Yeah, and that was a thing too. That was all happening, and I was still working, and there was so much stuff going on at work too, and I'm like, I don't need to deal with it at work and then come home and deal with it with on YouTube as well. Yeah, that's right, Mama J. Give credit where credit is due. And that's it. Hey, Nana Michelle. Okay, good night, Angela. Thank you for coming by. Yeah. Actually, this is her favorite spot to be most of all is right here.
Good night, Angela. I was trying to type, but my computer is going so slow right now that I needed to say goodnight. See there, it finally is doing. Yeah, and we're going to have to tell the fur baby, if you're going to sit right there, you got to watch chat, okay? Yeah, you watch the chat. Yeah, you help us out. We're going to put you to work. Oh, look at that little bandage, though. It's up the whole leg. See, Mom, my whole leg is in here.
Yeah, she's been getting a lot of extra lovin's. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. What, you want to go lay down? You want to go lay down on the bed?
Nana Michelle says, virtual treats to the lap puppy.
Mm-hmm.
So Thursday nights, let's see, Thursday nights are pretty busy, huh? We have a full day here. Are we going to do a raid somewhere? I don't know what the schedule looks like.
I think Pam at Be Creative, she
Correct.
comes on next.
Yeah. I didn't know how long you were going to stay here, and I'd like to let you close out your live.
Yeah. And I think
so just throw me out the window whenever you're ready.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
If Pam
I have her down at 6 o'clock, so in like 14 minutes.
Okay.
Because she goes on an hour earlier now.
Yeah.
But you can stay here as long as you want. I'm not telling you what to do. I was just being mindful of the time because I didn't know how long you wanted to stay on. And thank you again for having me up so I don't forget before we throw me out.
Yeah, no, I think I'm about ready to go. I think she's about ready for mommy to
Yeah,
take
it
her.
seemed like she was saying she needed some to stretch her legs.
Yes. Yeah, I think she's needing. You're okay.
All right,
sweetheart.
Margie. Well, thank you again for having me up, and I love you so much. And we'll do it again soon. I see you next time. Thank you, chat. Good night, everybody. See you over at Pam's. Oh, Margie, what do we call it when we do your raid? Just a Margie raid?
Yeah.
Crafty Corner raid?
This bag, Mama J.
Wait. Okay, I want to see.
I think I got this in some Happy Mail that I had gotten, and it is holding the yarn that I'm using for my my boho cardigan. So
Oh yeah, that's cute.
So that's what that is.
Awesome. Okay, sweetheart, for reals, I'm throwing myself out the window. Love you. Bye.
Good night. Hang on, sweetheart. Okay, everybody. I think I'm going to go ahead and let everybody go. So that way everybody can have a chance to grab something to drink, get something to munch on, take a potty break, whatever. And then we're going to go over to Pam's house, Be Creative Crochet. And I'm glad that you guys spent this time here with me. And I will be doing some videos and getting them uploaded hopefully here soon. And see you guys around the streets. And again, my I go live every Thursday now at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So yeah. So we'll see you then. Bye, everyone. I love you. Take care. Be safe. Love one another, but most importantly, love yourself. Bye, everyone.